for meditation. We have defined it as an experience, and I see that more and more all over social media, meditation experience. We did that prior to starting because we wanted it to be more than just a thought. We're not trying to challenge you to meditate. We're trying to show you the value of the experience of God within yourself. And so each week, we take time to meditate. We take time to center our mind and our body and our breath around a central idea, an affirmative thought. We do more than just share information at CSC or teach concepts. We want you to know God for yourself, because in those times when it feels a little challenging, there has to be a way to tap into that truth within you. The external world can be so active and can make us want to be reactive as opposed to responding to the situation from the God within us. So we take time every Sunday from the first day until now to tap in. PG said something profound this morning in the prayer. He said there was something with great intention. It created you with great intention. That means you weren't an afterthought. You weren't a mistake. You didn't have to prove your worth. It already knew that what it was creating was good. If you've never heard that, if you've some kind of way missed me saying it or PG saying it throughout these years, you were more than good enough. You were born worthy. But sometimes in our desire to acquire because we think we're less than, we forget that. We forget that our worth and our value is like a magnet that draws everything to us. We forgot that we don't have to hustle and grind. We forgot to even breathe because life feels so chaotic. You are just as worthy as the person to your left, your right, to the ones that you think are elevated in their consciousness or who you see as beautiful or vibrant or wealthy. You're just as worthy. And the fact that you can see those things in others points directly back to its existence within you. So when you see prosperity, it is your prosperity. When you see beauty, it is your beauty. When you see someone that is elevated in their consciousness, it is your consciousness that they are tapping into. And all of that was given to you by a loving presence, by an infinite intelligence. And so when we say, I am worthy, it is not a small thing. It is everything. To know it, to feel it, to allow it. And worth doesn't mean you got to go out there and hustle and grind. It just means that when you ask, it is given. And oftentimes before you ask. So let us tap into the energy of our worth and our value. Let us tap into the knowing that this thing was intentional. This God that created the stars and the trees and the fleas, as Maya Angelou said, was intentional in its creation of you. So today, and every day actually, let us let this worth guide our breath, our decisions, our love, our knowing. Let it guide every aspect. I am worthy. You are worthy. So let us tap into that a little deeper today. Wherever you find yourself, seated, upright, with your feet on the floor, it's important to ground ourselves. It's important to allow the energy that is the divine feminine, the divine Mother Earth, to support us as it rises up through the soles of our feet. That connection sometimes gets lost in the hustle and bustle, but right now, you can bring yourself back to it. Plant the palms on the tops of the thighs. Go ahead and take a slight glance to the left, turning the head. On the inhale and exhale, glance to the to the right. Inhale to the left. And exhale to the right. Releasing all of that tension in the neck. It's nice and easy to the left. And exhale to the right. And from this place of safety and worth and value and love, allow your eyelids to close. It's so beautiful that infinite intelligence made us with the ability to connect anytime. With our eyelids closed, we get to take the journey inward. We close our eyes so that we can see more clearly and feel more deeply this connection to our worth and our value. So let's just notice the breath, shall we? And I make the emphasis on noticing the breath because we're not trying to influence the breath right now. We're just in gratitude and knowing that the breath is flowing. And each round of breath takes us deeper into the center. And each round of breath relaxes what needs to be relaxed a little bit more. Beautiful, everyone. Now let's take conscious control of the breath. It is ours to do so. Just as we control our thoughts, we can control the breath. By sending our intention and our energy low into the belly. And if you've become a chest breather, breathing high up on the chest, we want to drop it down. Maybe you place the right hand on the low belly. And together, let's inhale and expand the low belly. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4. And for a few rounds of breath, we're going to exhale by opening, relaxing the jaw, and exhaling through the mouth. And wait in the silence. Inhale again into the lower belly. As the hand rises on the belly, we hold for a count of 4. And exhale, open the mouth, relax the jaw, sigh it out as the belly draws in and up. Count of 4. And welcoming the silence. In through the low belly, now up through the rib cage, expanding the sides of the body, taking a nice expansive breath. Holding there. Relax the jaw and allow the sound to be released. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, we've expanded the sides. Now let's take that breath front and back of the body, filling all the way up. Hold there. And releasing whatever tension you've been holding, relax the jaw, sigh it out. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, now expanding and allowing that breath to rise to the heart chakra, center of the chest. Hold it there. And sigh it out. And there is silence at the end. As we prepare to welcome a new breath in through the low belly, up through the rib cage, expanding and rising to the heart. Hold it there. And sigh it out. Without collapsing the body, release the breath. Let's practice this deep breath in and all the way up. And this time, when you reach the top of your breath at the heart chakra, close the lips and exhaling, slowing it down, count of 6. And this will be our form of breath work, in and out through the nostrils, slowing the breath down, letting it reach, letting it rise and fall naturally in and out through the nostrils, signaling the relaxation in the mind and the body, and opening the heart, allowing your worth and value to radiate outwards. Let's take a few deep breaths here, in and out through the nostrils. Last breath together here. And sending that breath and that energy and that worth into our feet. Maybe you raise the heels or wiggle the toes, whatever you need. Noticing the energy that's flowing there. Stop the movement. Relax the feet. Energy flows across the ankles. Relax the ankles. That energy wants to rise. It wants to fill you with even more worth and value. Let the energy rise. Shins and calves. We don't block our worth or value. Relax the shins and the calves. Energy flows across the knees. Relax the knees. Energy flows unobstructed across the thighs and makes its way to the glutes and the hamstrings. We allow it. Relax the thighs, the glutes, the hamstrings. And without hesitation or reservation, surrender the lower half of your body, for you are being held by a loving God. Energy gathered at the base of the spine now makes its way. With each inhale, it rises. And when we exhale, we open and allow. Energy flows in and up through our system, relaxing every part of our body. Our internal organs begin to relax. Our chakras begin to open and balance. As the energy flows in and up, we exhale and allow. And up. Exhale and allow. Letting go of the body as the energy flows in and up. Exhale and allow. That energy wants to flow out the crown of the head, connecting us one to each other, creating a beam of light that transcends our body and makes its way to the atmosphere. Now allow that collected energy and power and love and truth to flow back down through the crown, across the third eye, activating and balancing the throat, lightly flowing across the shoulders as they relax. Energy flows down the arms and out the fingertips. Go ahead and scan your body mentally, noticing if there's any tension. We don't judge the tension, we just bring love and worth to it. You may turn the palms up to receive if you choose, or keep the palms turned down to ground even more. If the mind wanders, it is okay. We welcome thought, and we allow thought to pass through. We make no judgment. We just bring ourselves back to the truth that we now know and accept. I am worthy, and you are worthy. I will monitor the time. You just let that internal worth and value just circulate. Relax you. Welcome it more and more. I am worthy. You are worthy. We are worthy now. With our eyelids still closed, we just enjoy this time, this opportunity to just marinate in our worth, to remain as we were guaranteed, created by God, never ever denied anything that we desire. With our eyelids still closed, we have let go of the tension and the stress of the day, the week, the month. With our eyelids still closed, we take this mental picture of how it feels on the inside. And we allow it to permeate every cell. If the palms are turned up, please go ahead and turn them down now. Inhale, draw the shoulders up by the ears. Exhale as we release the shoulders back and down. Inhale, drawing the shoulders up again. Elongating the breath, dropping it nice and deep into the belly. Exhaling as we release the shoulders back and down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, releasing the shoulders back and down. Pausing to bring the palms together at heart center, lightly touching the thumbs into the sternum, allowing the chin to bow towards the fingertips. That slow movement, you'll notice the opening at the base of the neck and all along the spinal column. That energy and fluid is moving. And as we bow in gratitude for our time together, we honor and are grateful for the movement of God within us. From this still place, this loving place, this worthy place, allow the eyelids to open. Nice soft gaze, no strain on the eyes, eyelids, body, mind. Inhale, raise the chin, raise the gaze, keeping it soft. Release the breath. Maintain the peace and the worth. Namaste.